So welcome to episode 2 of this mini-series as we have taken over Brighton, who are bottom of the Premier League with only 7 points going into January. Can we take Brighton out of the relegation zone with 6 months to play? Now in the last episode 1, maybe I panicked a little bit about the transfers. Maybe I panicked we only had a month. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into the scouting. We are going to go to recruitment focus and create a new one. And we are going to say that we need a right midfielder. We need no, I'm not going to call it right midfield. I'm just going to call it right midfield. So we need an attack midfielder, transfer or loan. We're looking for someone who is 3.5 star minimum. We are going to scout. Do you know what? Just check the whole of Europe in a month. Technically in less than a month. If you can do it in 2 weeks, that would be nice. We are going to say, can you send... We need someone who's good and good understanding of the world. We're going to send this Spanish guy, Pablo Ibanez. Further details? Nothing. I just want someone who's good. Just want someone who's good, to be honest with you. Let's just do that. We need that. We want someone who's good. I mean, there's not much to ask. He just has to be good. So we need an attack midfielder. I think central mid and stuff we sorted. Centre backs we're not bad. Right backs we're not bad. Left backs. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind if we can pick up a good goalkeeper, because our goalkeeper rating wise isn't the best. But again, it's do we have anyone who could slot in at that? We're going to send him there. In terms of where we're going to send him, it's anywhere. Again, we're probably going to go Europe. Do you know what? Maybe further details, we've got to select languages spoken as English. We're going to do that for the goalkeeper. Maybe we'll forgive for the winger. Now, we did get a couple of suggestions in the chats. We got Mateus Cunha, I think I'm going to go with. And also we got this guy from Rome. Now, my issue there is his work rate. His work rate isn't the best, but maybe this is someone we could pick up on loan for the 6 months. Now, he is transfer listed. He is wanted by Watford in the Championship. Does that tell us his level? He is left-footed, so he would be cutting in. But he's a very, very talented player. How much would they want to let us have him on loan? They want to pay his wage, which we're happy to do. To be honest with you, I'm happy to pay 135k a month as well. I don't want a mandatory fee. Can we change that to an optional fee? Now, yes, we're not going to be here for too long, but it doesn't mean we just destroy the club. Let's put that optional 5.5 million, because that might convince them. We're going to be paying about 600k on the loan fee in terms of the monthly expenditure, but maybe it's worth it. And I'm just wondering if maybe Hakim Ziyech as well should be an option. We've got Sully March, we've got Trossard. Apart from that, we've got Mintoma, who's very underrated on this year's game. But apart from that, we've not really got anyone on the wings who will tear things up for us. Okay, they've asked us to hold a team meeting to raise everyone's spirits. Look, I know it's not been easy recently, but we're good enough to turn things around. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, I've only been here 3 days, but look, we can turn things around. Watford have come in with a bid for Mintoma. Well, we're not in the position to be selling people at the minute. Now, maybe we can loan people out who just aren't good enough for the first team at the minute. So we'll loan him out to Gillingham. Nantes have come in for Undav, who is one of our strikers. And again, we're not in the position to be letting people go at the minute. So, no. Accrington want one of our youngster right backs. We can let him go out. We'll let people like that go. But we're not going to be getting rid of people who are in our first team. I'm telling you that now. Our new assistant manager's coming in, Tom Muscat, so welcome to the club. Now my wonder is this young guy who's came in from Argentina. He's only 18. Should he be in and around the first team? I think the fact he's a winger means yes at the minute. So let's just bump him up for now. We are very short of people, so it does definitely give us an option as somebody else who can at least play on the wing. Let's remove our backup left back and put him on the bench for now. Okay, Paul Robinson, the new defensive coach, is also joining us, which is nice. Okay, and Roma have come back and negotiated. They look for a deal worth 1.1 million for this winger. Very quick, good pace, good acceleration, good passing for what we can see, good first touch. Great first touch. Good dribbling. It's his work rate which lets me down, but I'm just wondering if he's worth a punt, because he looks like he could be an insanely talented player for us. 1.1 million, if it means we keep the club up, it's worth the punt. We're so short on the wings. We are so short of players on the wing. Now, I'm wondering if we need a bit more quality in central midfield. Now, we do have Pascal Gross, but away from home, do we need them two ball-winning midfielders who will just give us that stability so we can then focus on the attacking players? Now, obviously, we have started scouting that guy from Luton, who could be an option. I'm just wondering if there's anybody within our range on the transfer market list. Nobody's standing out. Nobody without shadow of a doubt standing out. But I'm curious on the reports from this guy from Luton. Now, Mitoma is still getting bids. He is still transfer listed. He does want to leave. I'm just wondering if we need to replace him. If he's wanting to go, there becomes a point where you've got to just say, okay, you go and let me focus on bringing someone else in. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to offer him to clubs. And we're going to see if we can get a little bit more money than we've been getting offered so far. We keep getting offered about 1.9. See if we can offer him out for 2. And I'm just wondering if we do utilise our extra spot in terms of domestic loans, and we bring in a player on loan who is in our division, and that is Ziyech. I'm just wondering if we can get him in. Naturally, left midfield is currently available on loan. There's nobody really, especially domestically. But what if we go transfer list and somebody who is natural on the left wing? Again, there's nobody massively stand out, but Ziyech is accomplished on the left wing. He is left-footed as well, so he could slot in there, no problem at all. I don't want to pay his high wage. I definitely don't want to pay the transfer for him. I'm wondering if we have to look elsewhere, I think. Now, there is this Dutch guy, Dilverson, who, as a thing is, Trossard's going to be our first choice on the left wing. We've got Sully March and this guy from Rome we're bringing in on the right wing. Maybe if we can get this guy on loan, his wage is low. He's not going to cost us as much as the second, third choice might be the option, I think. It's going to cost us about $1 million. They want a mandatory fee, so again, can we go in with an optional fee? Because I don't think we're going to end up signing him. Okay, so we've threw in that cheeky little offer. Let's see what happens. Watford have come in 2 million bid for Mitoma. He's way underrated on this Football Manager at the minute, so we'll let him go. We're coming up to our first game of this episode, which is a West Ham game. The cup games aren't that important, so I think we'll probably end up editing it out so we're only seeing the goals. Sheffield United are after this guy, but I think we need to hold on to him. We definitely need to hold on to him at the minute. It's tough to decide the best option to make at the minute. Okay, Feyenoord have accepted that loan bid. At the minute, the only thing going through in my head is we need players who have good work rate, good teamwork. The likes of Ashley Barnes, the likes of Timar Pukki from the Championship. Would they step up and do the job? Danny Welbeck with good work rate, good teamwork. These are the type of players I feel like we might need to secure ourselves in the division. Players who are going to fight, players who are going to work for the team. What do you guys think? Who are you guys thinking we should be looking to bring in to keep ourselves in the division? So Alexis McAllister's on the bench. Hopefully these next 2 cup games we can give him some football. So when it comes to the Premier League game against Nottingham Forest to end this episode, hopefully he is going to be 100% fit in that attacking midfield position, and he's just going to help us get over the line, hopefully, and pick up the points we need. It's an opportunity maybe here. West Ham looking to play out from the back, go into Declan Rice, go back to the goalkeeper. Randolph there, just bringing it out, just over the 6-yard line, he plays it clear. They get a lot of time there. Scamacca had time to bring it down and play a bit of football. Inside our half now, can we win it back? Sully March wins it back. On the counter-attack, ball forward to Danny Welbeck, wrong ball in my opinion. Now Lucas Pascal, we can't let them play like we just did there. We really can't do that. Pascal Gross with our corner routine. Ball in, headed. Almost score. It ends up having another opportunity now. Brighton 0, West Ham 0. Pascal Gross again with another set piece opportunity. Near post. It's flicked on. It does get cleared. Sacido though, we have a chance to recycle play. Ball across and we get another corner. We keep putting the pressure on. Here we go, corner again. Pascal Gross again with the corner. Come on, pick a man, Pascal, pick a man. Ball in, cleared again.
I think you want to play it again. Is that right?
No, cancel Google.
Sure, I wasn't sure.
There's my goggle, we will say, to make sure it doesn't start speaking again. Shouting up in the background. Sliding tackle from Billy Gilmore, doesn't get the ball. I do worry that Billy Gilmore is a weak link in central mid. But I do also acknowledge the fact that McAllister is coming back and then Gross will drop into alongside Casido. But maybe we need somebody better in that central midfield alongside Casido. But I guess that's obvious. But do we have the ability to do that now in this January window? And it's 1-0 to West Ham. It looks like it might be ruled offside, but again, really, really poor, lazy play from our players, I would say, to be honest with you. The goal is awarded. So here we are, Trossard has it. He loses the ball in central midfield, basically, born down the right-hand side, whips it in. I think he looked offside, to be honest with you, but 1-0 West Ham. We might just concede here the worst goal you are ever going to watch, and we did. And we did. If this goal is not offside, this goal will sum up why Brighton are bottom of the Premier League. Checking the goal now. Goal line review. No, goal review. Sorry, goal is awarded. Okay, so they have the ball in midfield. Firstly, we're not pressing and winning it back. Ball over the top. Instead, we pass it across to Webster and so let our keeper get it. And Jared Bourne's there just to tuck it away. It's 2-0 West Ham. This game's probably done. Okay, so we have actually just got one back. Sully March there at the back post winning a header. Just as I'm making the tactical change of bringing on McAllister to get him about 25 minutes under his belt. El Nori puts it across. McAllister heads it in. 2-1, but I mean, if we get back into it, fair enough, but it's all about the legs for McAllister now in this game and just trying to see if we can get him fit ready for the Nottingham Forest game. Danny Welbeck's in. Danny Welbeck makes it 2-2. In the last 10 minutes, we've just decided to step up. We are in the middle of bringing Brennan Otte on as well, on the right wing. Again, it's about just giving them football as we lead up to the league games. But we've actually gone 2-2. And we've gone from being a team who looked like we would never score to looking fairly decent. Tariq Lamptey now. Are we going to make it 3 in the last, 15 minutes? Ball in. Brennan Otte recycles play. Inside, curls it. Oh my days. Francido Benenotte makes it Brighton 3, West Ham 2. I don't quite understand how. I'm going to actually take off Welbeck and bring on Undav because, again, I'm just trying to get some people some football to see if they look like they could do something for us. But we've actually gone 3-2 here. This is the FA Cup third round. Just what I need though, more football. Trossard decides to try to snap somebody's legs. Koufal down the right hand side, clear by Webster. It's deflected. Jared Bourne now blocked, but Koufal whips it in. It's going to be 3-3. Oh no! Somehow saved by Sanchez. I thought that was going in. I honestly thought that was going in. Corner now. Creswell's going to be putting in the corner. Creswell whips it in. Do we get it away? We do get it away. McAllister blocks at edge of the box. Sacido now gets it clear. Undav is up there. He brings it down. He does have Brennan Otte running past him, but he didn't use him. Now they have a chance to counter us. If Bourne scores this, no, he doesn't. But again, Goals and chances are coming from our own mistakes. Jared Bourne down the right hand side. Is he going to cut back? He does cut back, puts it across, and it's 3-3. Scamacha scores the goal, and we actually need to go for this, and I would rather we concede and go out, or we score the winner. But a replay, when we are battling relegation, is not what we need. We don't want to replay because it's just more football. And we'd prefer not to be doing that, to be honest with you. Right, Ait Nori, Pascal Gross, whips it in. Come on, Undav, get to it. He doesn't. Buonanotte, though, brings it down. Cuts back, goes past his man, inside, ball across. Is it going in? It's not, it's cleared. Oh, my days. Right, Tarek Lamptey to Sassido. Blocked. We get a throw in. 87th minute. Still 3-3. I really don't want to replay. I really don't want to replay. And we got a replay. Last thing I want. Unlucky. I'm going to try to motivate them. They didn't find a single right midfielder in the whole of Europe. It was only gone a week. In the whole of Europe. Didn't find a single right midfielder. Go back and find one again. Okay, let's see what we're getting on this list here. So we've got a 32-year-old French centre mid. We've got Mark Albrighton, 33 years old now. You've got a 19-year-old right back. We're not interested. Huang He from Wolves could be an option. Then you've got a German winger as well. So, okay, none of them are options, but I'll acknowledge them all. Premier League recommendations. So you've got Joe Gelhardt from Leeds. You've got Chris Wood, is transfer list 7.2 million. I mean, we could look at a target man on support. We've got inverted wingers either side. Could be an option. Chris Wood could be an option to come in. Good heading, great work rate, great teamwork, average off the ball, average decisions, good bravery, good balance, good jump reach. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'll tell you what, can we do a bonus upon Premier League? Bonus upon avoiding relegation. How about we say 5 million if we avoid relegation, 2.5 million up top? Could we do that? Who else again? Ryan Bertrand, we don't need a left back. El Neni as a ball-winning midfielder. Again, great work rate, great teamwork, good concentration, good stamina, good natural fitness, good tackling, average passing, etc. El Neni could be an option. El Neni could be an option. Would they do 500,000? Let's just throw in a 500,000 bid for El Neni, because alongside Sassido, someone like that who has been in the Premier League a while would be a good option. 100%. 100%. Who are we suggesting from the Championship? Who are we suggesting? You've got a Danish guy from Norwich. Doesn't fit in the positions we need. You've got Timur Pukki, who again, great teamwork, great work rate, great finishing. Does Timur Pukki again fit what I want in terms of someone who's going to work hard for the team? Let's throw in a 750k cheeky bid. Couple of the Premier League teams after El Neni. Okay, West Ham have actually offered 1.8 million. So maybe we actually need to be matching that kind of bid. Maybe. Chris Wood bid's been rejected. I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to go more than that. Okay, so we are loaning out to Worthing, one of our players. Okay, so he's the report for this Alan Campbell, 24 years old. Like I say, he has 7 assists and 26 for Luton. Decent passing, decent tackling, etc. Mentally, insanely good. Aggression, good bravery, good determination, good teamwork, good positioning, good off the ball, good work rate, good stamina, good natural fitness, good agility. He's 5'9". I really like this guy. How much can we get him for? He's valued between 750k and 6.2 million. Let's throw in a cheeky 3 million bid. Because him as one of our options in central midfield with his mentals would just be insane. Okay, they've not actually been able to find a single goalkeeper in the whole of Europe as well. I'm starting to get concerned about who my coaching team, scouting team are. We've got Watford in the FA Cup, but honestly, I just want to focus on the league. Okay, so they've come back. They won 3.2, 1.6, 800k each. 600k then profit. I'm willing to do that. 5.5 total for a player who just looks very solid. And they won 1.5 up front and 300k after 50 games for Team Apuki. I think I'm actually willing to do that. In terms of a player who's going to press, he's going to work hard, he's going to just push as hard as he can. I actually think he's a decent striker. So Gilbert has now come in and said he wants to leave. So let's just offer him out. And let's just see if we can at least cash in on him. 2 clubs are interested. So I'll tell you what, we'll go up to 5 million. See if we can sell him for up to 5 million. Matoma has ended up going to Watford as well, unfortunately. We have got 2 bids of 5 million for Gilbert. So he's going to be leaving us. Our backup right back. We do have Veltman, who can also play right back if Lamptey does pick up an injury. And we want a more defensive-minded player. And we also have Wrench, who also is a natural right-back as well, who, as a youngster, is an option. Okay, a couple of changes for the Man United game. Welbeck's going to play on the left wing and Undav up top. I just want to see how he works. And then we've also bring on Pervis at left wing-back and also Wrench at right wing-back just to keep the players... Just to keep players fit. Goggles just won't shut up today. I don't know what I keep saying, which is making it turn itself on, but it just will not shut up today. If there was ever a cup competition which I just had no interest in participating in, this is it. Which means more than likely we'll win this game and put ourselves into a 2-legged semi-final. But we'll see what happens. Wrench here has the ball early on. We've pushed him forward early. Daniel Welbeck's down. Please don't give a penalty. He's given a penalty. Even when you don't want to win games. I have kept McAllister on the bench. I am going to again introduce him for probably 45 minutes today. But again, I don't want to push him too soon. We do have Nottingham Forest in the league in a few days' time, which is the main aim, is to get him back for that game. So Gilmore's going to step up and take it, which does tell me I forgot to set out penalty takers. But Billy Gilmore tucks it away. 3rd minute in the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup, and we have managed to put ourselves 1-0 up. Almost regrettably. Counter-attack chance for Man United now. Sancho into the box. And that was pathetic. Okay, we 1-0 up at half-time. We control possession, to be fair. I'm going to bring on Veltman for Dunk, because Dunk's struggling fitness-wise. Solly March for Benevento. And also McAllister. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take off Gross just to keep him 100% fit for this Nottingham Forest game in a few days, which I've got to say is a must win, and hopefully they're taking this cup much more serious than us and they're going to be very tired. Marcus Rashford has made it 1-1 and I almost celebrated. See, this is the issue. I'm looking to take off Sacido and there's literally nobody to take him off for. But we need fresh legs. So I think we'll move Wrench in the centre mid and Lamptey to right back. But this is a prime example of why we're looking at this guy from Luton, who, again, will just offer the legs in midfield, the work rate, the determination. And sometimes you miss them type of players, and I feel like that's what we're actually missing within this team. Oh, we've actually gone 2-1 up. Hopefully this is offside, I'm just saying. I don't want to win. I don't want to win in this. I mean, yes, it's nice to win a cup, but when you're bottom with 7 points, you want to have that focus on the league. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a goal for Man United in January. Such a fake game. Hope this doesn't go to extra time. First we have the replay in the FA Cup. And if this goes to extra time, we're wasting the legs of my players. No, penalties. Oh, thank God. Okay, if we miss, United have won, and we can focus on the league, apart from this FA Cup. Come on. Come on. Oh, we scored. Damn it, we scored a goal. Okay. If Man United score, then we are out. And Man United are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Which I wish them all the best, but I want to focus on the league. Okay. Casemiro. He scores. Man United through. Okay, we're picking up this Dutch winger on loan. I think that's a good bit of business. Let's see all of his attributes now, shall we? Great flair. Insane pace and acceleration. So I am really, really pleased with that. He is left foot as well, so naturally a left winger when he comes on that side as well. I do want to just quickly, what we do is we set him, we go to personalised and make sure he is set to a winger, so when he does play, we're not accidentally playing him as an inverted winger or something. And Lallana's on his way back from injury as well, which is nice. I'm going to put him in there. So McAllister's going to come in. Gilmore's going to drop out for Gross to go to central midfield. Trossard comes back in. Nori's back in a left back. Tarek Lamptey's going to come back in a right back for this game. It's at home against Nottingham Forest. It's a huge game, you know. It is a huge game, this one. Welbeck back in up top for now as well. Alan Campbell's coming in as well. I think that's that's one of them unsung hero type of signings. That just means when he comes on that pitch, we have two absolute ball-winning geniuses in central midfield. I'm going to just set him again personalised. So when he comes on in that position, he's a ball-winning midfielder on support. Pascal Gross can go back in there, but I'm going to move. Campbell's going to come on the bench, I think, instead of I think I might actually do instead of Billy Gilmore for this game, because Gilmore's struggling fitness-wise. And also on the wing instead of you and Ferguson, because he's the youngster. And Undav is the main backup striker at the minute. Maybe when Pookie comes in, Pookie will actually slot in as the main backup striker. Let's go with that. Just because we're going to be in a position where our bench is full of players who are going to come on and work really hard for the team. So if I put Pookie on, I know he's going to push and push and push and push. Whereas Undav, work rate 11, teamwork 12, determination is 15. But I don't feel like he would press, stamina of 13. So Pookie is just that more hard-working striker, and that's why I want somebody like that to come in. Okay, finally, Victor joins us from Roma, and again, he is a step above. He's better than the likes of Suleiman, so maybe long-term he will slot in. The only issue is at the minute is he doesn't speak English, and that is obviously a worry short-term. So let's have a look. Maximum size of 25. We've only actually got a squad size of 18 at the minute. He's under 21, so he doesn't need registering. He's under 21. They under 21, so they don't need registration. Okay, so we still have 4 slots available. That's crucial. That's crucial. So we have signed a player who was recommended in the comments. So hopefully he can perform well. He is 25. This kid's 24. So we have brought in some players who have a bit of experience at least. I think this guy is actually better than Sully Marsh. I just think maybe it's a bit short notice to throw him in now. I'm going to do this and have 2 wingers on the bench, because if we need to, Sully Marsh can play at wing back, so we don't need a backup left back there on the bench. I think we're starting to at least put together some players. We've got the likes of Adam Lallana, who are coming back from injury as well. We've got Alan Campbell, who could maybe play alongside Sacido. If we're winning the game, we need to just strengthen our central midfield. I think we're looking like we've added some good players to the team here. Okay. Oh no, injury. What's the injury? The injury is a tight calf. Is Jason Steele even remotely to the level to drop in? He's a 2-star, isn't he? What's the backup youngster? Is he any worse? Maybe. So we're going to go Jason Steele in goal due to an injury. Lamptey, Dunk, Webster, Nori, Sacido and Gross, Sully Marsh, McAllister, Trossard and Danny Welbeck. Our bench is where the interesting thing is. We've got Alan Campbell, we've got Dill Wilson, and then we've got Victor, who have all joined us recently. The only other thing I'm considering is Tarek Lamptey for Veltman. But at the same time, we're at home, and I think we need to go for it. Let's go with what I was thinking. Okay, Alan Campbell, you can be number 8. You can be 17, and you can be 19. Alan Campbell, being the only signed player, gets a starting 11 number. Okay, Nottingham Forest are currently 18th. So we need to get a win to obviously close the points anyway, but it's the fact that it's another team in and around us. Make full use of home team advantage. Okay, they playing 2 attacking mids. That straight away tells me we should be bombing forward with our wing backs. Right, ball out wide. Tarek Lamptey goes inside to Sasido, to Sully Marsh, to Tarek Lamptey. Ball in back post. Trossard doesn't get to it, but Nouri's free. McAllister. Sully Marsh, you were completely open, and somehow you just, why didn't you cross it again if the angle's too tight? Right, we are going to fire up. We've had the most possession. We've had more shots. So we are looking like the better team at the minute. Nothing seems to be happening now though. The game's gone dead. Come on. Come on. I'm saying this now. The amount of highlights in the 2 games I didn't really give a monkey's about. And the league game, which we care about, there's been 1 highlight the whole first half. It's like the game knows. The fans have been with you through thick and thin. Come on. Solly March, you've been terrible. So you're actually going to come off. I'm actually thinking Benevento, who managed to pick up goals. Or do we go with one of the new players? I'm going to go with the new player. What foot are you? Make sure we don't get this wrong. You're left-footed, so it is an inverted winger still. Okay. Fitness-wise, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, Trossard's a 6.3. 6.3. What's my assistant thinking? Tackling and weaker foot we're going with here. Yeah, happy with that. I think I would like us to not get tight, I don't think. Let's go in on these though. Make sure we are getting in on them and just making life uncomfortable. Come on. Show me something happening. Free kick for us. Down left to Trossard. Goes back to Nouri. Knocks it past. Ball in. Trossard brings it down. Ball across again. Oh, McAllister. That was close. It's a corner. I didn't think it was a corner. We're going to fire up. Come on. Come on. Gross now. Pascal Gross. Ball in. Do we... Oh, we don't win it. Come on. Gross headers it out of play. Okay then. Okay. If that's what we're going to do, if that's what we're going to do. Come on. Very little happening in this game. Going to demand more. Instead of just firing them up, I'm actually demanding more from them now. I just want to see a bit more. Come on. 70th minute. Still nothing has happened. Apart from the fact that a couple of my players have picked up yellows. Moise Caicedo's struggling fitness-wise, so I'm going to bring on Campbell for his debut. Trossard is really struggling. I tell you what, we're going to take off Trossard, and we're also going to take off Danny Welbeck. I don't think I'm a big fan of this Undav, but at the same time, we need to make a change. And we've actually got an injury on the right. Benevento, I'm going to give a chance then. We've actually, our new guy from Roma's picked up an injury. So that's all 5 subs made now. Oh, come on, free kick opportunity. Number 10, that's McAllister, isn't it? Come on. Come on. Oh, deflected and in the back of the net. Come on. Right, be more disciplined. Drop the tempo and just play for set pieces. Remove the counter press. Do we switch to the standard tactic, actually? Come on. Come on! Deflected set piece. Actually went closer to the keeper after the deflection, to be fair. Oh, come on. Don't start this. They've not had a single highlight all freaking game. They've not had a single highlight this whole game. Every highlight's going to be Nottingham Forest now, isn't it? I'm going to go to the standard tactic. As soon as that kicks in, we can go in here. Probably should have done it on this screen, to be fair. Waste time, play for set pieces. Just hold the shape, please. Just hold the shape. You've got just a short amount of time. Focus. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! After pushing Fulham all the way on our first Premier League game, we've managed to pick up the first victory of the season for Brighton as we get a 1-0 victory. Our new signings all took part. Injury 1 to 2 days, that's okay. He's made his return. Where did he play in the past? He's played in Man City in the past, okay. Did you find anyone? He still didn't find anyone. Like, I've literally said just go around Europe. Just see what you can do. And they've come back and went, no, we couldn't find anyone. No one exists. There's no such thing as a player, no. No. We give in. Okay, but we got to win. Karius. Maybe we should sign Karius as our new keeper. We got to win. We got to win competitions. We are... Let's switch it upside down. We are bottom of the league, but now we have 10 points, and we're only 3 points from Crystal Palace. And we are 8 points from safety. But, yes! Yes, we got to win. Unfortunately, we didn't replay the FA Cup, but we don't care about that. But we got a draw against West Ham in this episode, a defeat to Man United on penalties, then we got a 1-0 victory of Nottingham Forest after starting the whole journey with a 3-4 defeat away to Fulham. So we got West Ham away next, Arsenal at home, but then we hit a couple of games where I'm confident we can look at picking up some points. It's going to be interesting. In the next episode, we've got West Ham, Arsenal and Brentford. I mean, that's huge. 3 games in London for Brighton. Thank you for watching. I've been Paul Osnun's Northman, and I'll see you next time.